Hello everyone. In my most recent video, I struggled for 2 hours to find a trident, and it got me thinking, what really are the rarest items in Minecraft? I did some research to find out, and was given the same answers like banner patterns, or beacons, or very randomly deep slate emeralds. The answers I was getting felt too straightforward, however, as I knew I had gotten each of them in every playthrough. So, I've created this video to truly find out, what are the rarest items that actually have use and are not just to show off or something I'm going to get in my playthrough anyways. Before that, if you just want to find out what they are according to the wiki, skip to this timestamp. Oh, and also, only 14% of you are subscribed, which is way better than last time, and you guys are doing so good, but let's see if we can go even higher. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into number 5. Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know, I'm giving you a hint, keep your eyes peeled throughout this whole video. For item number 5, I chose the turtle shell. So this one is difficult for you to get, but it's not based on probability like much of the other things on this list. To get the turtle shell, you need to get turtle scutes, and well, proven in my last video, that's a lot more difficult than you would think it is. It takes 3 to 4 days to actually get a single scute because, well, to have the egg hatch, and then you actually have to wait for the baby to grow up, so it even takes longer than that for you to get a single scute, and you need 5 of them to create this turtle helmet right here. But there's a lot of utility with it. It gives you 2 armor, and it gives you water breathing when you're wearing it. Additionally, you can make a potion out of it, which is called the Potion of the Turtle Master, where you get resistance, which is the only potion that gives you resistance, and you get slowness. So, it has pros and cons. But, speaking of potions, let's move on to number 4. Item 4 is actually 3 separate items, but it's mostly reserved for the slot in the middle, the Potion of Infestation. Now, each of these items have been introduced recently, and I didn't know about them until, well, filming this video. So this one over here is the Potion of Oozing, and that's the Potion of Weaving. Each of them have a similar effect. If you throw it on somebody and you hit them, there's a 10% chance of spawning a silverfish for each and every single hit. Now, if you are able to actually get the stuff needed for the middle potion, which is Infested Stone, which those of you who have been to a stronghold know is not the easiest thing to get, as you need Silk Touch and you have to fight off silverfish. It is well worth it and can be used very well in combat. Now, each of these potions can be naturally farmed, so the next item doesn't follow that same thing. It's not able to be naturally farmed. It's sort of odd. Now, let's get into that. Next is the Wither Rose, which is very difficult to get. This bronze medalist can only be obtained after the Wither kills a mob or any living thing that isn't a player, and then you can obtain these. They are useful, however, as you can use them in very tasteful traps in which you let somebody fall and they slowly get withered to death. And the wither comes from the particles on the flower. I mean, have you noticed it yet? I mean, the particles. The particles themselves have this very interesting, you can tell. The next items are much rarer, however, and unfortunately, they don't have the same particle effects. Now, I'm sure you all expected this, but the trims are my number 2 item. First rarest is the Silence trim, followed by the Rib, and then the Flow trim. Now, each of them are not easy to find, as you can only find them in chests from specific structures, Silence being found in the Ancient City, Rib in the Nether Fortress, and Flow being in the Tricky Trials. However, in my personal opinion, not taking into account drop rates, Silence is the easiest to find, because I find it in nearly every Ancient City that I go to. That might just be luck, but I think that Rib is much harder to find because I've never actually found that one in my survival gameplay. Now, here are the items according to the wiki that are the rarest in the actual game. Magenta has the epic and yellow has the rarer items. Also, high timestampers. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go on to reveal the final item, which maybe some of you will be able to guess. Okay. Bet you didn't expect me to come from there now, did you? As you can see, my rarest item is the mace, and it's rightfully so. The deadliest item in the game can't be only crafted with a heavy core and a breeze rod, both items can only be found in the tricky trials. Now, the heavy core has a 7.5 chance rate to spawn in the tricky trials from an ominous vault, and there's only a couple of those in each vault. However, it is much worth it, as you guys have probably seen. With enough velocity, this mace can nearly kill anything or any player, and this item is 100% worth it, which is why it's often seen in Minecraft playthroughs. Now, maybe I will add this to a challenge in the future. Okay, thank you guys so much. I am going to see you right over in the next room. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also, if you notice, I put the new skin on. I made a couple changes to it, but I think it looks really, really good now, and thank you guys for voting in the poll. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so much, and have a great day. That was too obvious, wasn't it?